watch Battlegrounds, drink some Diet Pepsis, and talk about the Ascension.
I'm not angry. What the?
The longest-running weekly, overproduced, under-talented, episodic, sometimes echoing, often infighting wrestling podcast. Welcome to episode number 370 of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. This is Monday Night Rawsome, and wow, tonight's show was a bit of a clusterfuck in terms of bad booking, repeating everything else, and then the cherry on top at the end that just wants to be a sour taste in our mouth. Before we get to all that, though,
what the fuck did any of that mean?
Don't be so mean, man.
What was that? That was a random.
Say something nice. Say one thing nice about the show tonight.
Clusterfuck of the dumpster fire.
Say one thing nice. That's what my mom tells me. Say one thing nice about Monday Night Raw tonight, Adam. Jesus Christ.
My two ridiculous hosts who can't even wait for me to intro them are the Bionic Mark.
Now you may talk.
Brian.
You can call me Switchblade from now on. Yeah.
Okay.
Or call let's get Rob is Snake.
Yeah, Switchblade comb Brian, and not needing a comb is the bald one over there, whose head is apparently shiny for the people on our board. But Brody Rob, what's going on?
I'm real bald. I'm not like.
It's a nice bald.
Yeah, that's not like Hunter bald.
Yeah.
And speaking of that board, our chat boards, Facebook Live, Twitch, and YouTube. Looks like we got Daniel Price, Berto, Captain Obvious, Alex Carter. He says he's now EC4.
Yeah,
there we go.
Nothing.
Teddy Two Stone Heart is here. Let's see who else I saw. Stike. Actually, that's Carmen on Stike's handle, she says.
Hey.
And Juan is here. So we have a woman in the room. We'll try to behave a little bit, but I doubt it. It was a heavy women night, though. Wouldn't you say, Brian?
They were not heavy. There were some very petite.
I'm talking segment heavy.
Yes, segment heavy. Yes,
women
absolutely
with segment
was.
heavy.
Which that's not a bad thing. I mean, you have to. They were.
It's not a bad thing. Are you sure?
Well, they were driving the story right for this episode of Monday Night Raw,
right?
Which leads us into Elimination Chamber. But yeah, it was kind of.
It was. I said it earlier. This was exactly the opposite of what they used to do on SmackDown. Where, like, the women, like, okay, put all the women in a six-man tag match.
Yeah, why don't you just steal all the points right off the bat? We haven't even gone to anything.
This is the point. This is the topic. I can't.
Extra big-ass topics.
Really? Really? You open the floor for conversation, and then you're like, no, stop talking about it.
Our extra big-ass topics tonight. We have, number 1, Monday Night DVR. Number 2, Thank You, Paul. Number 3, Grand Rapid Revival. Number 4, Role Reversal. Number 5, Medusa's Face. And number 6, we have predictions. Let's get it started now. We'll talk about this, Rob. Number 1, Monday Night DVR. Brian, you came up with the Monday Night DVR t-shirt that we have on our Marked Out Gear page. I applied it to this topic because the entire first part of the segment
But did you apply the promo code of 10% off?
Yeah, did you do that?
Did you apply
I didn't,
that?
but good segue applied by Rob as he applied that promo code. Anaconda Vice is here late as well.
Yo.
My point being is this, it just wasn't, most of it was recap in the beginning, and Rob had to get me and Brian to pay attention when finally, after, 5-10 minutes of Hunter and Stephanie rambling, we heard him go, your suspension is lifted. And Rob goes, hey, we need to pay attention to this.
Actually, to be more specific, we were trying to figure out if Triple H was wearing a bald cap.
Yes. No, you're right. We were talking.
All right, kayfabe break. Thanks.
We were talking about how bad his head looked.
The start of our show is going to talk about whether or not he was wearing a bald cap.
Being honest.
Bald cap.
Yeah, it looked kind of strange. And then the more that we looked at it, I was just talking shit. And then you guys really looked at it and like, yeah, actually, it kind of does look like it. And it kind of did.
Yeah.
Right? His face was all furrowed.
Can you imagine if she would have snatched his piece, just pulled it off?
It looked like one of those stress dolls that had been overused and just the brow was really worn into like 4 rolls.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the front of his head looked like the proverbial back of the hot dog roll that bald men get.
Yeah, I know what you're
But
talking
he
about.
had it on the front on his brow.
Yeah, Hunter's got some. He's got some Shar-Pei type skin going on.
It's weird.
Yeah, it just folds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it looked weird.
You got all that extra skin from his
Now
nose.
that we've gotten all the Hunter forehead talk out of the way,
Yeah, thank you.
you got to basically kiss the ring, Becky, and we'll give you your thing back. But Rob said they hit the abort button, if you will, on the whole injury storyline and the doctor because it was so lame.
Come on.
Who's calling?
Yeah, come on. Who is it? Who is it? What do you want?
Hello?
Hello? Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. How can I help you?
Oh, I just watched Raw and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, this is clearly not a real caller because that shit was terrible.
That was quick.
I'm just seeing how long it's take him to get to Benoit. I mean, is he still doing that?
He's a one-trick pony.
You retired it. Oh, okay.
This is why he only he's like with so many women in New York City because after the first date there is no more layers to peel back to JD, so they're just like fuck it, move on.
Hey,
Yeah,
I have many layers. I'm like an onion.
that's a good. That's
No,
that's
you're
clever,
like-
that's a clever analogy.
Yeah, you're more like a Callisto.
No, I don't buy.
Hey, did you see? Never mind. I'll save it. I'll save it.
Anyway, good
What do you-
talking to you.
Bye.
Wait.
What?
Anyway, so
Yeah.
let's get to the real nitty gritty here.
Dick move.
Why do we have all these interviews? The only thing I want to just take an interesting segue down to ethnicity lane here, and at least you know how they always group the black people together, backstage.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just
You should always stay away from racial
Yeah,
topics.
careful.
grouping the Irish together. I was hoping like Sheamus would come up when Brian and Finn Balor and Becky were talking. I kept waiting for Sheamus, like,
Oh, yeah.
little
Oh,
Irish.
I
union.
see what you're saying. I didn't know that was the topic you were on right now.
We're talking about Becky. We're not talking about Finn.
I thought you were just doing like backstage rendezvous. Is
No,
that
she talked to Charlie. She talked to Alexa.
yeah. She was looking for guidance.
Yeah, she talked to even Rhonda. Mm-hmm. Don't forget Rhonda. She said, come on, do you want to make history or you want to have a big ego?
Rhonda needs to never talk. He just yeah.
Get a cradle for you to cry like a pride baby. Meh.
Yeah.
That whole promo was completely uneven. And the only thing good I can say about all this is when Rhonda tried to talk, Vince's music hit. Unfortunately, then Vince tried to talk.
Now, let me say, Vince is, every time he comes on the mic, or gets on the mic, whatever, I feel like he's just he's lost his mind a little bit more than he did the last time. Like, listen to him trying to formulate sentences and actual thought. You're explaining things clearly. He just can't do it anymore.
And his fashion sense. Brian pointed out he looked like he went to Goodwill.
I don't think I said anything of that.
No,
was it Rob?
I had mentioned.
I thought it was you, actually.
I had mentioned that I just recently gave away one of my old sports jackets that my dad gave me that was exactly what Vince was wearing. So Vince went to Goodwill and got my old jacket. So there you go.
In Grand Rapids, Michigan. Because everywhere in the country that you give to Goodwill is immediately shipped to Michigan.
That should be true. I don't know. I love you, Michigan.
Yeah. We feel for you. They're like not treated like a state. It's
I don't know.
Very fucked up, by the way.
So is this topic? This
It's a different thing.
Wh-
This topic is
Charlotte, right? We can talk about Charlotte.
I want to get there. I wanted to talk about Triple H's furrowed brow and Vince and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Rob, you made the parallel comparison. This one I know I got right. Check the tape. You made the parallel comparison that Charlotte Flair is The Rock now if this is a McMahon-Austin reboot.
Right. Well, it's obvious, right? I mean, she's the corporate challenger that
The corporate appointed.
The heir apparent according to Vince.
Generational wrestler
and
too.
That's what Rock was in the Stone Cold situation. So I guess in Ronda would be, who would Ronda be? Because you pointed that out. I'm like, would it be?
He said Taker.
No, maybe more Hunter than Taker. But
I didn't think Hunter held the belt yet. Hunter hadn't held the belt yet by the time Austin McMahon hit. Hunter wasn't a champion.
No, he wasn't, but he was slowly.
That's why. But Taker was fading away at the time, like from the title picture, because remember they had ministry going on, and it was being turned over to corporation.
Right. It doesn't have to run. All the details don't have to go parallel, but just in that sense, yes, Charlotte is the Rock.
Yes, in that sense. Now we suspected that it was going to be Stephanie and Triple H, and Brian. Instead, it's old man Vince doing it again.
Well, we knew, like, these were the rumors that everyone was hearing, that it was going to be a triple threat at Mania, and how are they going to insert Charlotte in there?
A triple threat?
I don't.
This is all about what we want, right? In the new era, because for a while, up until maybe the last 3 weeks, we've been getting good stuff. The last 3 weeks have fizzled.
Yeah, I mean,
and I don't mean to be fickle when I say that.
No, fickle away, please, sir, fickle. They made the promise, or the acknowledgement, we've been doing the shitty job, so we're going to make things change. And then there were little changes here and there. The matches were different. You know, they were wrestling more. The promos were cut back. They weren't so long and drawn out. I mean, they were doing a very good motion towards being better. And then somewhere like last week or the week before, it just kind of reversed course.
Yeah, I mean, having like the authority figure kind of pulling matches away, it did feel a little dated, right?
Well, that's not even the problem.
Everybody that just suddenly got relegated to a backseat. Finn was the number one contender for
the
Universal. Now he's number one contender for U.S. IC. Braun went from being a main event player to now being part of a tag team. Drew looked like he was going to be the anointed future to now he's again relegated to. Everything's.
I don't think the authority storyline is what is hurting right now.
No,
the show,
because the authority storyline is involved with Becky and Ronda.
Sure,
so that's the only thing that's working, Brian.
Yeah, but they haven't really been like Vince coming out and doing this. It felt very like one of the studio cats is going nuts. Cat Vince coming out and pulling the match like that, come on, that didn't feel like it was something from like 1998, 1999 or whatever.
Yeah, Vince is in dementia right now. You don't know what's going on.
Okay, so Carmen on the board says that
why does Rock have red hair?
The arena that is hosting Fastlane is advertising Charlotte versus Becky, so that's probably how Becky gets back in the match.
If she wins the match, she gets added to it at Mania.
Are they going to put her in a steel cage with Charlotte? And is then Nia going to come out through the bottom of the cage and they 2-on-1 beat the crap out of Becky till they throw her into the cage and it breaks and she hits the floor first like Austin did?
Wow, you're
at St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
So who's Bob Holly and who's Al Snow?
Well, no, think about it though. Nia has a history with Becky.
You're right.
You know, and if Vince is truly siding with Flair,
that ship has sailed.
Right. That's the same card. St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Al Snow, and fucking Bob Holly and
Head.
Yeah, well, Bob Holly, but
Head.
Fucking A. No, I don't think that's going to happen, Adam. Thank you, though.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I
sir.
don't want Charlotte involved at all.
It's happening,
the
man.
two biggest groans of the night. I know we're going to get ahead of ourselves here, so I don't want to talk about this. But the two biggest groans we had of the night were when Dean came out with Seth in the ring, and when Charlotte came out with Becky in the ring. It's like, oh my God. I feel like fucking Frozen. Wasn't that 2015? Let it go.
Ooh, nice.
Let it go.
There you go.
Ooh, no,
what about I mean, we know that at Mania they always like to have big matches that have a lot of people in them, right? Because they want to try to include.
They're supposed to have first time matches, though, Brian.
Right, no, I know. I think Ronda should have just a one-on-one match, but maybe they don't think that she can carry it, so this is their way of maybe killing a couple. Yeah, exactly. You can cover up Ronda, but then also have one less, I guess, match added to the card.
Could you imagine? Because they've already made it clear that Ronda is the last match, right? Ronda's the.
They've seemingly said that, but I don't see how Brock and Seth are on the card and not closing the show.
That's because you're a chauvinistic pig. That's why.
Well, I mean, hell, I'll get a pee break during the main event.
You can leave
if
early.
Becky's involved, I'll care. Juan points out an interesting thing, Brian.
What?
Who's left to fight Asuka?
That's a SmackDown problem.
You know what the problem really is, Rob?
What?
It's a pre-show problem.
Ooh.
No.
How much you want to make a fucking bet that Asuka ends up against Alexa Bliss or
Like
something on
Carmella.
the pre-show?
Well, you know, a good champion run has to go through some challengers. Start giving her some challengers.
I think Asuka should fight Alexa somehow because what's Alexa gonna do at Mania?
She'll find some. Maybe she'll find some, or maybe she won't even be on. Maybe she'll be in the Rumble. Their little female royal or
like their Andre battle.
Yeah,
Royal.
Nia Jax,
the vagina trophy.
Memorial.
No, it was more of like fallopian. Exactly.
The JJ.
Yeah.
It was like the old anatomy model.
Yeah. So
Asuka is forgotten. AW 40.
A Dubs.
Asuka is forgotten.
Yeah.
No, I think they'll juice her up a little bit later.
I'm willing
honestly,
to bet she's on the pre-show.
No, she will be in that battle royal. Yeah, I think he's right, or whoever fucking said it. Did you say it?
He said Alexa's going to be the battle royal.
No, you could give Asuka a pre-show match here and just. Yeah, I agree it sucks, but they're going to give her a run.
Juan agrees with me. He says that he thinks. He says, "Damn, Adam, I believe that."
I agree with Adam. Strong. I approve this message.
Well, I just smart people say right. Anything else on the board there, Brian? Before we move on.
Captain Obvious is saying Asuka versus Nikki Bella at Mania.
Oh God!
We have to consider them, right? Total Bellas.
Talk about finding a way to. Oh my! That better be on the pre-show. Then
Bang Bus is coming out. He said he wants a moment of bliss at Mania with The Rock.
Ember Moon gets traded to SmackDown and faces Asuka at Mania. Stike says, "Listen, if Ember goes to SmackDown to face Asuka, which I can conceivably see happening,
absolutely,
that guarantees that match on the pre-show.
No,
Ember
that's
Moon.
No,
I'm sorry, Ember Moon.
No, that's bullshit.
Versus Asuka is not going to be a main card. Ember's hurt.
Ember's hurt.
Oh, it's one of your dirt sheets.
I mean, it happened I think a week or two ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look it up. Let me fact check that.
Okay.
Talk.
Yeah, talk. You were talking. Not like you were talking anyway.
Yeah, Brian, talk.
No, what?
Let me throw my big analysis.
All right. Hey, you guys just wait there.
Bang Bus already confirmed that Brian is stupid. Yes.
Why?
Ember Moon is injured and will miss Mania.
How am I fucking stupid? I just corrected you assholes.
I don't know
yeah, but you weren't sure about it. You can't claim a fact that you're not sure of.
Yeah, I wasn't.
And I didn't. That's why I said let me fact check.
Okay.
I think the Earth is flat.
Oh
okay, check the tape.
Check the fucking tape. Yo, Turtle. What's up, Turtle?
Stop! Stop doing that.
Why are you fucking doing that?
That's not fun.
Jay Chinchilla's on the board. What's up,
Jay Chinchilla?
Thank you, Paul.
What's
Topic
up,
number
Turtle?
2. Thank you, Paul. The reason we're thanking Paul, I know Rob. Paul came out and repeated everything he normally does.
Yeah.
His normal soliloquy, if you will, but. The reason we're thanking him is because at least he put an end to the awful Seth Rollins face promo.
Oh, he is so bad. Seth Rollins is such a bad fucking face. I mean, no, dude.
No, he is.
What did he say tonight? He was like, I forgot what it was. It was something.
He said, "I came out here tonight to talk about how my bottom fell
out.
And the road." But
shut up! I remember
that video
package. You're
package.
wrong. Shut up! You're wrong. He goes and he never stops. He never lets you break in.
Talking about the video package
no,
he
that's
just
not what
watched.
It was.
That's why.
That's not why he said that. You dumb shit.
Okay, go on.
No, he said talking about his 12-month run and what he's been doing and shit.
That's what
and
he
was
just said.
No, you said video package. There's no video package.
I said he watched the video.
What video package?
Oh my God, Rob!
Wow.
There was a video package recapping his 12 months, which was the segue to him saying, "I can't believe I did this the last 12 months.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I fought this title over 5 continents and blah, blah, blah."
Okay, all right, fine,
yeah.
whatever.
Check the tape for me and the show.
Just shut up. I already said you're right. Shut the oh, my God. Anywho, but he sucks. He's just like, "I love you guys, and if I could give you all a handy right now, I'd totally do it."
He pretty much did.
He's such a fucking suck-up.
Brian
so
was tweeting
horrible.
him trying to get a handy.
No. I was not.
That wasn't appropriate.
Anaconda Vice says, "Seth was terrible. I'm getting sick of him."
Oh, he's so bad.
Oh,
man.
yeah. And Daniel Price, I took 6 F5s no less than 8 times he said that.
No. What'd he say? And I'm still standing. I'm like, yeah, they don't kill people. No one's died from it before.
Well, Roman Reigns' cancer came back.
Oh, really?
Fuck
dude?
you.
Wow.
You know that was the F5's fault.
No, that was so.
Fuck you, sir.
Oh, you should move on.
Yeah.
Oh, you should feel
press a button or something.
You should feel
and you know I don't encourage sound effects, but
you want me to press? Okay, fine.
Yeah, press something. There we go.
Daniel Price is gonna send you a bad email.
I'm reporting you to fucking HR.
Oh, that might be. We don't have an HR department here. It's the Ric Flair statue.
Yeah.
Talk to it. Anything else we got on how shitty Seth was tonight?
No. I'm sorry. No.
And the answer is
I didn't think he was shitty. It's just the same
oh my
stuff,
God,
right?
it was so,
it's the same thing that we
it
see.
was way worse because he's talking about punching his ticket. This is
happened?
not a guy who, you know how when you first win a Rumble, the guy that's never won the big belt wins the Rumble? He can give the promo that Seth gave tonight. You know, I've never held the title, and now I'm going to WrestleMania, and this is my chance.
Yeah,
but Seth has held the title how many times?
Right, the last 12 months or so, they've been so great, although not my most successful year.
Right. He's acting like it should be a big deal that he held the IC title a bunch of times in the last year.
I'm just wondering what's going on. Is it in the water that these guys...
Don't say that. That's a very sensitive...
What? They're in
They're in fucking Michigan.
Oh, that's true. Okay, is there something in the... fuck it. I don't know how to say
Air.
this.
Air?
In the air.
Yeah,
Something
in the air tonight.
That we're so over on people, and then WWE finds a way to just completely make us go, who fucking cares?
Someone just unsubscribed after that comment is what Bang Bus said. I don't know which one that was, but sure.
Nobody's listening live. What are you talking about?
Bionic Heel is trending on the board.
Oh, my God.
I think that's about you. And Juan says, and what the hell was Ambrose kissing his ass at the end? Good luck. I wrote down what he said, and I don't know where I wrote it.
Fuck off.
Fuck you.
Fucking islands.
Oh, I don't care here. I just don't care. This was bad.
Okay.
As bad could be.
3.
Number
Did
3.
you finish a child's book there?
Grand Rapid Revival. Brian.
Yeah.
Gable and Rude, you guys haven't been on TV in a while. Drop the titles to the guys who are complaining.
That's basically what happened, right? I mean, you just squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Wow.
Gets the grease.
Hello.
Holy shit. And I guess that's clearly
Porn
what
rots your
happened,
brain.
right?
Clearly what happens is porn rots your brain.
Not porn.
It
was a solid match, though, but fucking, I think the best thing for me is I hope that Gable and Bobby Roode go their separate ways.
That's what I'm saying.
I love Gable. Like, I think he's super capable. He's awesome.
I just
want to do something different.
I think Gable's a perfect mark for. Would you stop fucking? I think Gable's a perfect mark for Bobby to go heel on. Like, absolutely perfect fucking target. Because
he's such a goofy face.
Well, yeah, people are like, oh, he's so cute. I love Chad Gable. You know, and if mean old Bobby Roode goes heel on him, it's, you know, like it's like kicking a yard gnome. You know, what the fuck? It's kind of a dick move.
Jade Chinchilla says, also, I'm pretty sure Vince has an update idea when Roman's coming back. The storyline writes itself. I think it's this. And Bangba says, I suck because the quote was, I got one thing to say to you, slay the beast. What was that movie, the 80s movie, where they're like, I only got one thing to say to you, knock this sucker out, or whatever.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember, but I know you're
They
talking.
had a beef, and then the guy had a beef with, like, they made up.
What about I'm gonna get you, sucker?
No, that's
from fucking Bowfinger.
That's not it at all.
No.
From Bowfinger? No, it's actually from I'm gonna get
It's
you,
from
sucker.
Bowfinger.
No, it's from I'm gonna get you, sucker.
It's from Bowfinger.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody. So there was a guy who watched Bowfinger right there. Fucking Brian.
Brian was
Steve Martin classic, man. Come
Brian,
on.
for the love of God, will you just let me and my brother eat lunch? Good Lord, man.
Captain Avi says, fuck the Revival.
Oh, come on, man.
That was a great match.
They're a great tag team. I mean, now they're weird. I mean, I'm a fan, but lately they've just been a little weird. I don't know.
Even the Gorilla, I think
something off. Horrible analysis.
We all hoped when they walked through Gorilla that they had just thrown the titles to the side and be like, "Oh, we bitched on social media, so now you give them to us."
Hashtag.
Like, they should have embraced this and gone like VKM.
Hashtag fuck your face.
VK. Oh, that's some
Voodoo Kin Mafia.
Yeah, that's a deep cut for you. Ooh, shit.
Hey, Brian.
Hey,
show?
hey. Yeah.
I know stuff about WWE wrestlers. It's just people like Jungle Boy I don't know about.
You know Jungle Boy.
I do.
Everyone knows Jungle Boy.
I do.
4.
Number 4, role reversal. This is what Rob alluded to earlier tonight about how the women got a ton of time in segments And the men, 6 of them who were at least the top of the mid card, if not the bottom of the main event, got in a tag team repeat of 6 men, faces versus heel, Drew, Bobby,
I don't know why you
Baron.
I don't know why you made this a topic. I mean, it's just, why does it have to be men and women, Adam? Why can't they just be wrestlers?
Superstars.
Right?
5.
Number 5, Medusa's face. No pop, EC3.
You get no pop.
He is not popular in Grand Rapids.
The top none effect.
Did you see when he had Dean in the headlock and he's looking out in the crowd and the face he's making is like, fuck, nobody's watching me right now.
He's like, oh shit. The bitch with the titties is getting popcorn.
Let me see if I can call Cody and see if they got something lined
up.
But
what do you think? It's not his ability, because obviously, like, he's a very talented.
Well, Brian, you were the one playing devil's advocate and be like, nobody knows him. Is what you said.
Here's the problem: is you brought EC3 in and you're trying to promote him and build him with the fans as a wrestler. That is the wrong direction. He should have been talking. He should have been having talking segments.
He's got a gift of gab.
Like Leo Rush, like how he kind of like eased in as a manager.
Yeah.
And now he's wrestling more, and people kind of knew who he was.
He just showed up in a line like, yeah, I got my ticket to.
I'm just the guy that wears.
Man.
No, they introduced him as the guy that wears his gear under his fucking like leisure suit.
Yeah.
Right.
I like what you guys are saying here. Imagine if this was all a chase. Like Dean Ambrose is like, look, I'm going to kick your ass, new kid. I don't care. I'm going to beat you. And EC3 is like, you haven't earned the right yet to face me.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean you're a rookie? You know, so simple. They could do the feud of you've been on the roster a while and I'm brand new.
Right.
That's it. They can still do the, I wear my ring gear underneath.
Okay.
But you're right. He's got a better gift to gab.
Okay.
Oh, you want to repeat your same thought? Go for it.
No, I think he wants to talk.
In a conversation, you try to get in and you just go. You're like a fucking.
Check the tape about how long you talked at the beginning versus how much I'm responding, and I let both of you talk first. But go ahead.
Oh,
EP.
thank you so much, Adam.
Thanks,
You're
Adam.
welcome,
Thanks.
EC4.
So, why didn't they introduce him in a limousine? Why aren't they playing the 1% gimmick with him? Is it because they want to use Bobby in that, and they don't want to have 2 1% guys at the same time? Why not have a faction with Bobby and EC3? Set it up that way.
Ooh, see, that I can get behind.
Wait, why not set it up as a stable with Leo?
Well, that's no. Why Leo?
Yeah, why Leo?
No, like a 1% stable, 1% faction is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Leo's the 1%.
But if you have 2 people in there, it can't be 1%.
No, they're the top 1% of.
No, 2 is more than 1.
Oh God, it's a percentage, Brian. Check the math book.
Carry the 1.
Anywho, they're just doing it wrong. They're bringing people in the wrong fucking way. It's like here's look. Here's the thing. You get somebody on the roster and you go, "What's your greatest strength?" Okay, we're gonna do exactly the fucking opposite of what that is.
It's true. Yeah,
that's your new character.
Yep.
Hey everybody. Rob wins.
On the board, the reason I played the Rob wins sound effect is Bang Bus is right there with you. He said, this is what happens, Rob, when you show EC3 for 8 episodes and 6 of them are making him pose in the mirror. You expect no pop, that's what you got.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy didn't talk at all until he was on Alexa last week, and that was steamrolled by Dean and all the other nonsense that walked out.
And they were like basically fucking each other on the stage.
Yeah, they could have played that up a little longer instead of introducing this.
She could have joined the 1% faction.
Yeah, she could be the 1.3%. I don't know. Get it? Because he's EC3?
Nope, didn't
She
get
gets
that.
his 0.3.
Move on.
No, nothing.
Nope.
No.
All right.
Anything on the board?
Board.
Brian, that's you.
Vice says EC3 will be in WWE Purgatory in due time.
AW40 says, Rob, are there any factions anymore?
Are there any factions anymore?
Sanity.
There really isn't.
Sanity.
I don't even count Sanity. Undisputed is the only faction. That's 4 guys. You got to have at least 4 people to be a faction.
I thought it was
Why?
I thought 3 was the rule.
3.
Not anymore. 3 is like Freebird now. Think about it. There's tons of 3s.
Okay, so
there's Riot.
what's
there's New Day.
They're factions.
Faction.
Now I agree. I would like to see I would like to see the return of something like an 8-9 person fucking faction.
That big? No.
No, dude, are you kidding me?
That's what killed NWO when there was like
no,
20 of them they had to split up.
You had at one time, 5
you had the top 1%?
Okay, shut up. You had like 5 DX and like Nation. Shit, they had how many? 7 people at the most one time.
Yeah,
then you had corporate ministry, and I mean their factions.
Well, the corporate ministry was corporate and ministry together.
My point is that the old school factions had like. I agree, 3 people is the faction, but I'm saying I missed the ones in old school. They had groups. They weren't just 3-person tag teams. They had groups with them.
On the board, Dirt Sheet Mojo's going to AEW. Not to cut you off there, Rob.
Who cares?
I fucking wrote that.
I disagree. Idiot.
He's an idiot. He read it.
I know you wrote it, dipshit. I can see it.
He'll read anything. Here, let me try again.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Rob, I disagree. 4 is a faction.
Okay, what are you talking about? AEW Mojo? Oh, okay.
Chinchilla says AJ is AEW. He will be after April.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
If his contract is
Wanna
truly
have a bet?
up,
Let's have a bet.
Well, here's why I think so. The linchpin has nothing to do with money. Doesn't have to do where his buddies are. Doesn't have to do with booking. Doesn't have to do with anything other than the fact that AEW can offer him a better travel schedule for him to be home. You know that that's a fact.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. At his point in his career, what the fuck does he have to prove?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I would want to be home with my family.
I mean, part of me is going, yeah, you absolutely. If you had the chance if you're AEW and you had a chance at AJ, absolutely, you have to take it. Right?
That's a blue chip. But at this point,
there's a small percentage of me going, yeah, but maybe you want to move on without somebody who is the immediate former champion of WWE. You show that your main card can be something more than a WWE.
But
wrestler.
he wasn't built. It's not like they're bringing Cena over. He wasn't built by them.
Right. True. But he has been kind of riding that horse for a couple of years now.
I think the position that he's in right now in WWE, I think he'd be silly to leave. Right.
Right.
Again,
at least
it
just
would have
now.
to come down to. I don't think he would be in it for the money. I really think he's got, 4 boys and a girl at home. They're going to get older and older. His kids, I think the boys, the oldest, are in high school now. He's got to be missing, their baseball games or whatever sport they play.
Yeah, but he's not necessarily an old guy. I mean, how old is AJ?
He's 40.
Okay, he's 40. So he's got a lot of life to live, right?
Right.
So if he lives to be 80 years old and he wants to retire now, he might not have the nest egg for that yet.
Yes, he does. AJ?
Yeah. You think he could go?
He's just a country boy. He doesn't live extravagantly.
Well,
Rob.
that's true.
He's definitely made a pretty penny.
I'm not saying he's not fucking loaded.
Yeah, but I'm saying he also doesn't spend like that. My point being is he's a blue chipper. If they offered him comparable money and less dates, that's how fucking ECW stole Vince's talent to begin with, was better money and less dates. If they offer that to AJ, he's stupid not to take it, regardless of allegiance, booking, positioning. I'd want to be home with my family.
No,
Rob, wouldn't you?
Well, some days.
No, well, okay, not your family, a cool family.
You got also the health insurance.
Sure, but we don't know that, right?
It's only a rumor.
Yeah.
But that's a big deal. Then also,
all the dirt sheets are saying that without specifics, that the contracts for AEW are like gold mines.
That's very true. Yeah. I know that. I mean, Jericho's gone on record saying that it's the best offer that he's had in his career by far.
Yeah, and Chinchilla says knock also in April, and it's really a best time to be a free agent. Now is the best time to be a free agent.
But you have to sit here and say this is your fault, WWE. If they have any true competition from AEW, and we shouldn't get all caught the fuck up that they are because we don't know yet, but if AEW really does make a presence and really does dig into WWE's bottom line, then WWE can only blame themselves for being the most uncreative product of their entire history within the last 10 years.
Real quick, audience, guys, we're going to do predictions in just a second, housekeeping in the Smarkies. But I had this as a creative segment later on down the road. On this episode, we might as well just stick with the AEW factor here.
Yeah.
But I like this topic before we go to Rob's portion of this. Brian Bangla says AJ leaving equals rest in peace. He'll be blacklisted. No Hall of Fame. WWE Network will refer to him as the phenomenal guy.
The phenomenal guy. I don't know about that. I think that. How long has he been there? What, like 3 years, 4 years?
Yeah, he's not guaranteed Hall of Fame.
I mean, at this point, his legacy in WWE isn't really all that long. I think for him, I mean, he would probably want to stay, you know, and kind of.
I mean, like a Mark Hall of Fame, sure. But I mean, at the same time, did you get a bonus or any money for being in the Hall of Fame? Who gives a shit? You get a ring, right?
You get a ring. I don't know. I think
the Godfather's in there. I don't think it's a big.
You got to get something. You get the ring and something else.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember, I said I was about to go to you to take over the segment, but go ahead.
Make sure you say
talk
thank you,
about
Rob.
this.
What?
Fucking with
what are we talking about?
Okay, so now I'll segue to Rob so that he can get back in the mix. When we were also talking about AEW off air, Rob kind of started a cool segment organically with us that I want to talk about. But he cited that, you know, there's certain people that are like, why is everybody getting all excited? AEW is a T-shirt company.
Oh, you want to talk about this? That's what you're doing? Okay. I didn't get it. I was so pissed by him not letting me interject. And
well, because if you heard, I actually was segueing to
that
at the beginning
it's good.
of it.
It's good. It's cool. It's cool. No, I was just saying that I see all over the wrestling forums and the fucking websites and all the little places that us marks go and just go,
message boards.
The message boards. Oh, what are the other marks saying? And everybody's like all on AEW's jock. Like, this is the greatest thing ever. And if you don't like it, then fuck you. And, you know, yeah, AEW, Cody rules. We'll fucking please him till he everybody needs to calm the fuck down. Right? Calm the fuck down. AEW may be an absolute an absolute success. It could go on TV, have a great fucking show, kill the ratings for Raw. It could kill WWE. And it could also show up and have a TV segment and be complete garbage, right? The pay-per-views might be absolutely wonderful. But when TV begins and they have to do storylines and story arcs and all that shit, character development, they might be fucking horrible at it.
It's true. I mean, the jury is still out. We don't know. But
yeah,
I think with all those guys on the same side, it's hard not to have a good product, right?
But Rob's
or not
right.
To think that they will.
Take All In, for example. Great wrestling.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard of any of those fucking people. I mean, some of them.
It's you.
But none of them. I don't know that there was any storylines or anything like that. It was amazing wrestling, but I do like the pageantry of it. Call me, you know, whatever. But
asshole.
I like
fuckface.
Wrestling has always been kind of a male soap opera, and without that level, which maybe AEW can't get it, it's hard to invest as much time. Ryan, you speculated that they could just do an MMA thing.
What do you mean an MMA? Oh, you mean just not have storylines and just have...
Brian, you're fighting Rob. Okay. I'm going to beat you, Rob.
So far, that's what they're doing, right? They have very little storylines going on. Like they have at the rally that they just had. Like you know, they had some scuffles between Jericho and Omega, and to kind of fuel their match at Double or Nothing. So they are doing little things like that to set things up. But as far as other storylines are going, it's just really just kind of just matchups and dream matchups, really.
Chinchilla making me laugh. They're talking, and Bang Bus, they're talking about Sunny wearing her Hall of Fame ring in a porn video. That's good stuff.
Come on, my ring.
Let's see. Berto says, I'm giving AEW 1 month to keep me full-time. If they are just a richer indie promotion, I'm out.
Yeah.
They need to be storyline-driven and pay-per-view payoffs. I think that's what you get. What we're so disappointed in, Rob, you said this off-air to me earlier when I was going, guess what match they added? It's, you know, we've seen it 5 times already, and you're like, that could be anybody.
Yeah.
Every feud in WWE goes on for like 5 months, it seems like. If that's all they're going to do and there's no payoffs, there's no storyline, they're going to recycle, there's no new rivalries, they have a fresh slate. They really need to build something on it.
Also, you want to make sure that Cody, like I said earlier, is not writing himself into the fucking main event the whole fucking time. I mean...
I don't think he will.
He won't Jeff Jarrett himself. Or Hunter.
Okay, I mean...
Hunter booking WrestleMania.
He is Dusty's son. And Dusty was writing himself into some shit.
I think there's too many people there that can kind of keep it in check. Plus, he doesn't... I don't know.
Brandy and the Bucks? They're the ones that...
Yeah.
I mean, everybody else is going to be talent. It's Cody, the Bucks, and Brandy are basically running this shit.
Bangbus says, being the elite creates stars. And Jay says, how great was Pac's promo? at the MGM party. So they're doing Pac versus Hangman. They're doing a lot of hype versus that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Are they doing social media as their only way to build storylines until they go on air?
Yeah, because they don't have TV.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's reported it's going to be later on this year. We'll get to it later. But.
I mean, and it can't be ECW quality production. It needs to be like big time TV production.
I think they'll be okay. They've got enough backing.
Quick end to this, guys.
Yeah.
Can they? Is it possible to deliver on the hype, or is Rob's glass half empty view kind of what we're going to get? I think we're so excited that there just could be a challenger, and maybe it would make the greatness of the late '90s happen again.
I don't know.
Maybe that's why all the fan boards are going crazy. Brian, do you want to contribute, or do you want to kiss ass on the board?
Everybody's going crazy because they want something fucking different. WWE's killed it for us.
What was the original question?
Berto says Cody has said he made sure he wasn't in the main event at All In because he didn't want to be that guy.
Okay, well, that was one night. Let's see. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Dusty put his ego aside for one night.
He'll be included in big-time matchups, and he'll be on the card in bigger spots, but I don't think he's not gonna be making himself the champion and fucking booking himself like that.
Well, I mean, he is under a lot of fire that, they made a big deal of him and his dad being the first father-son to win the title, and he booked himself to win the title. That's a little bit different than...
Well, get out of the way before somebody else takes it.
Right?
Beyond.
In any event, we got housekeeping coming up. Then we're going to do our Smarkies, and then we'll close it down with some dirt sheets. So stay tuned. We will be back in just a moment.
Housekeeping. Housekeeping.
Come back later, please.
Housekeeping.
Not now.
Housekeeping.
Go away.
Here are your Marked Out Wrestling housekeeping notes. Stay informed through social media by following us on Facebook, facebook.com/markedoutthe1, Instagram @markedoutwrestling, Twitter @SmartMarkShow. Join us live and subscribe on YouTube, Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, or Twitch, Marked Out Wrestling. Listen to us using Apple Podcast, iTunes, or Podbean the following day. Send us your thoughts and opinions, or upload your custom audio segments to us using WeTransfer.com via email, markedoutpodcast@gmail.com. MOWP are members of the Electronic Media Collective and Bubba the Love Sponges Bubba Radio Army. You can listen to us on demand on either platform. Get connected. Get connected.
Oh my God! I said no. Okay, I clean. I stick finger in your mouth. Housekeeping.
Okay.
Okay. Show me the money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hello, Marked Out Wrestling listener family. This is Rody Rob, the executive producer of the show, and I'm excited to tell you about some great ways to help us continue to bring you great pro wrestling fan perspective in the coming year. Visit markedoutgear.com and browse our new line of apparel and gear. You can grab a shirt or gear with some of our favorite catchphrases from the show or some of our original concepts. And don't forget to use the promo code SmartMarkShow for 10% off of your entire order. Independent wrestlers, we'd love to support your growth by offering you a platform to market yourself. Email us, markedoutgear@gmail.com, if you are interested. We will take a minimal cut while giving you up to 90% of the profits. Also, join one of our monthly tiers on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/markedoutwrestling, and if you choose the Marking Out tier of $20 a month, we will send you an MOWP shirt as a thank you. Finally, visit collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code MARKEDOUT, that's all caps and one word, to receive 10% off of your entire order of Al Snow's popular pro wrestling brand apparel.
Show me the money! Show me the money! You my motherfucker!
And thank you for your support.
Back out of the break. We're going to go into the Smarkies in just a second. While we were away, Daniel Price corrected me on the board. He said Cody didn't book himself to win the NWA title. Corgan did.
Oh.
He did it for recognition and eyes on the title so that when Aldis took it back from him, it would, get more whatever prestige.
Clout.
But Corgan, he needs to stick to what he's good at, and that was the Smashing Pumpkins, right? Yeah.
We're going to give you what you want. Something new, something fresh. In the coming weeks and months, you will be seeing new...
Recorded live from the White Table Studios, it's the Smarky Award.
We were talking about changing the intro because it's not the segment's not new anymore, but it's almost kind of a sarcastic fitting now. Like we do our award shows to this new product you've given us. New, not really, hashtag shut the fuck up, it's wrong.
Yeah, it gave us an excuse to change the awards. Before we get to them, which they are, Marked Out Award, Best Match, well, that sucked, LOL, and the Pink Slip. Before we get to them, Bang Bus GM is wondering, will BJ Lawton be part of the new AEW?
Fuck yeah.
Rumors are if we can get our hands on Zeb Coulter's old rascal, Brian will be involved at All In 20.
I'm more of a Vespa guy. But I know the rumors are swirling.
You can't balance
they're out there, brother.
Princess Vespa?
Princess Vespa. Yeah.
Are we going to have a Hall of Fame match between you and Noah?
Yeah, me versus Noah. After Noah gets back from his run in Puerto Rico.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, Marked Out, Best Match, well, that sucked, LOL, and Pink Slip. I'm going to kick it off with my Marked Out because we haven't talked about it at all. KO Bowling. Stupid-ass Brian over here told me that tonight we were going to get a show from Montreal where we had a superstar shakeup.
Yeah.
And KO, of course, is going to return because he's
I was kind of right.
From Montreal.
I was kind of right.
Instead, we get a stupid handheld promo to show that KO's a little thin and still sarcastic as fuck. We love that.
And he likes bowling.
He sucks at it.
Sucks at it. He got a gutter ball. And he didn't want to reshoot that whole promo just because he fucked up the gutter ball. But Brian, he's booked to be on the Raw after Mania in Montreal at the Superstar Shakeup.
That's what I said.
And what he was saying on Twitter was he didn't know what show he was going to, just like tonight.
Technically, I was not wrong. I did say that KO was coming back in Montreal. And
every detail.
Honestly, I'm just
every
predicting the
detail.
future.
Let's be honest.
Future. Okay,
let's be honest. Every detail that you said was 100% on, except for the date.
And
you were off by about 60 days, my friend.
Okay.
That's not like, oh, sorry, that was next week.
Did they fucking yell at Copernicus?
It means there's no KO Mania 3. That's all I'm talking about.
No, we'll get the T-shirt.
Rob knows what I'm talking about.
What do you guys talking
KO
about?
Mania 3?
Yeah.
Looks like we might not have it.
I got 1 and a 2. There better be a 3.
That's my Marked Out Award anyway. What's yours, Brian?
Honestly? Mine was Kalisto playing the
guitar. Shut up.
Yes.
That whole Lucha House Party segment.
That was huge.
It rocked.
Can we get more of that?
Please.
Yeah.
Why?
Make a good lucha thing.
It really did put a dampen on the well done Elias song.
Can I just say something like somebody was talking about this on the board that maybe Roman, he got news that Roman's coming back because we saw a lot of people getting some opportunities that are now just getting buried. Elias working with Lucha House Party, Drew, Baron, Braun all having to work in tag team action.
Fucking Bobby.
Yeah. Rob, what's your Marked Out Award? Did you find one tonight?
No, it was KO.
Yeah, it's got to be KO. There's nothing to get excited about except for him going, this product sucks because I'm not there. I like how he twisted it.
He cleaned it up
to make it sound like he wasn't shitting on WWE.
Yeah.
But he clearly... We knew what he meant, right?
Yeah.
No fooling us.
I mean, anybody sits at home watching Raw is going to go, oh, God.
On the board, AW40 says Marked Out. Kevin Owens promo, got him looking like a face. No, got him looking like an Austin type face. The anti-face.
Yeah.
Who's just, people want to get behind him.
Yeah.
But I think they also, they don't really know where he's going to kind of be when he comes back, right? Things can change. Someone can get hurt.
He's going to be booked at the top. At least.
At the top, you think?
Storyline-wise.
Maybe.
Like he'll be in a featured position is what I mean.
Finn gets the IC from Bobby, and then KO comes back, and you get a KO and Finn feud for the IC.
KO looks like Rob from the back. Full homo. That's from Berto. Marked Out Award. Anaconda Vice says KO. Bangma says KO is much better on SmackDown. Wrestling KO equals sports entertainer KO. Just for the record, since he is returning on the shakeup, KO has switched shows in every shakeup since he's been on the main roster. 3 for 3. So it would be funny if he did go back to SmackDown.
Hilarious.
Next award, Best Match. Brian, kick me off.
Best match would have to go to the Finn.
Who did he fight, Brian?
Yeah, who did he
fight, Brian?
Drew.
Was it Drew? You sure?
Drew.
What was the outcome? What was the finish?
Well, Finn was the winner.
No.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
No.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
No.
Yes, he was.
Okay, what happened, Brian?
What?
What happened, Brian?
Lashley pushed Balor off the top rope at him. Okay, if you want me to
Finn
read my
won
notes,
by DQ.
If you want me to read my notes,
Finn won by DQ.
Finn
You're reading on there. No.
By DQ. Okay, he won the fucking match.
Yeah.
What else do you want me
Brian
to say,
was
brother?
taking a shit for those who don't know during that match. That's why we're giving him hell, because we know he didn't see it.
That's not true and inappropriate.
I was here the entire time watching the television ad. Glued to it.
No.
That was horrible.
Marked out award for Bang Bus Late. He says, seeing Kevin Owens, man's lost some weight more than Rob and Adam, and y'all did a challenge. Yeah, we heard that joke earlier when the episode happened.
Yeah, Adam's never been to a gym before, I don't think.
Yeah, whatever, Gutterball.
I just wear black now.
Best match, Revival versus American Beer Money. That's from Bang Bus.
Can I do my best match or
yes,
just fuck me?
Rob, go for it.
No, I don't have to. It's okay.
Whenever you're ready, Rob, in your own time.
I put Becky versus her pride, Adam.
Oh, that's excellent, Rob.
Thank you.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Shit. I think it's Paul and Seth who their best match was fighting over the promo. If you're gonna do that, well, that sucked. Coming up, Rob, I'll let you kick it off here since you got all butthurt on the last one.
I didn't get butthurt. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Check the tape. Well, that sucked. What's your answer?
Shut up. The doctors.
Doctor.
The doctors around Sasha.
Doctor.
I mean, they were the training staff, whatever, around just kind of holding their hands. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking, Adam.
You even said a word.
I can hear you preparing yourself to break in. Oh yeah, like you mean this story one time that happened like this. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
You're done?
No, I don't
okay, first off, there were 3 referees, too.
No.
I don't know why there was 3 doctor training staff, but there were also 3 referees.
Wait, say that again? There were doctors?
6 people.
There were doctors there?
Doctor.
Why can't the doctors fucking come out when Becky's there with her knee?
No, Becky had to get her own doctor.
Oh, okay. I see.
She's not clear for 2 weeks. And by the way, that was all just bullshit because
I'm just fucking with you. I know. It's inconsistent.
Have you ever been hurt
Right?
and there's been a doctor there and all they do is look down at you and make hand motions? Like, no one checks you. No one's, like, checking her to see if she's hurt. They're like, are you okay?
Yeah, they
are
are shaking
right?
her arms like, pleased to meet you, Mrs. Banks. What do you got, Brian? What's your that sucked?
That was his break-in. See how you did that?
That was
right?
good.
Yeah.
My will that sucked would have to go to, how about No Major Brothers? Where the fuck were they?
Yeah, your little Long Island Express team.
Right? They've been having shit.
No.
They've been having shit the past few weeks.
Brian, do you want me to tell you where they were?
Yeah.
Revival had to get the belts tonight so that they could start a program. And Kurt's losing streak is going to end when they regain the tag titles.
At Mania.
I don't know when.
Well,
probably at Fastlane.
It'll be at Mania.
Probably at Fastlane.
They're New York guys.
They'll probably get it at Fastlane so that they can defend on the pre-show at Mania.
Hey, I forgot. Who did Nikki Cross fight tonight?
Mickey Cross?
Nikki Cross. Nobody said fucking Mickey Cross. Nobody said that.
Oh, you just
Nobody said that.
Did.
No, I didn't. Check the tape. I said Nikki.
Nikki James?
That's the question. So who did Nikki fight tonight?
Nikki fought Ruby.
Cool. Thanks.
Check the tape.
The women, I hate the fact that I know that.
Actually, you know what?
I have no idea.
I changed my answer.
Oh.
Dean fucking beating EC3. That's my answer. That sucks. Unless they do something next week, and this is just part of the story that they're telling.
All
but
right,
if they abandon that and he just beats him clean,
I think you're being a little girl right now.
Yeah,
No,
thanks, Medine.
You
think there's more?
EC3 is gonna end up winning this.
Way to steal all the points.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, that sucked for me is the triple threat tag match. I've never been less excited for an Elimination Chamber match. The not botches tonight, but misses and pre-sells. It was hard to watch that. No, what do you mean?
No, I'm sorry. I was reading the board. Bang Bus wrote something that's really stupid.
He got a better. He
EC3 got a better pop than Cross.
Then who?
Let me go into my rant here. EC3 got nothing tonight. 0. If you saw him get a pop at all, you are absolutely insane, Bang Bus. I'm sorry, dude. Clean the sperm off the windows. Fucking, it was horrible. EC3 got nothing. He had him in the headlock looking out at that crowd like, fucking nobody's watching me right now. This is fucking embarrassing. No pop at all. Horrible. No. Sorry, go ahead.
Alrighty then. LOL. for me, it's this quote. Good God, he's horrible now. This is, for those of you that don't know what this quote was, you didn't hear it. It's Rob here in the studio about Seth's promo. And it just made me laugh out loud. That's my LOL. Right. Rob, what's yours?
LOL is gonna be Kalisto's pants. He was so okay, guys.
Oh my God!
Here's the thing. So the women wrestlers, they wear, if you don't know, you should know, they wear the kind of like this flesh tone pantyhose kind of tights. No, what?
There's no way you're gonna describe this right, but go for it.
No, I'm just saying they wear the skin tone pantyhose or tights, whichever one you want to call them. And Kalisto was wearing some short tights. And then his legs were covered by the female skin tone fucking pantyhose.
Whatever, man. He wants to look slick.
No, that's cool.
Maybe he just shaves.
Yeah, I know, but that was
a lot.
That was my LOL award because I laughed at that a lot.
Yeah.
That man booty dog.
Hey, whatever he identifies it is cool with me.
Hey, as the fact checker around here, apparently you guys did not do that sucked for the board. And when I say you guys, I mean.
All right, Brian, talk about the board.
Yeah, do it, Brian.
Yeah, come on.
Let's see. Well, that sucked for Juan was the women's matches in general. That's not nice, Juan. Well, that sucked.
I agree.
Well, that sucked for Bang Bus. I love this one. No mojo.
No, that was good. That
was great.
Maybe they don't have fucking. They don't have mirrors.
At the man in the mirror.
Why did you do that?
I don't know why not.
Don't ever do that.
He talks to mirrors.
It's horrible.
Yeah. And that looks like
Charlotte replacing Becky was also, that sucked for AW40.
There we go.
Brian wants to half-ass do his job while calling us out.
He's not even live on the chat board. Like, really, he's reading old comments, and the new ones are
right,
just
but this one was live.
No, what are you talking about?
I'm saying never mind.
Alrighty then. Last one is the pink slip. My pink slip absolutely is going to Seth Rollins. I one time thought, hey, Seth at SummerSlam, he's the one who should take down Brock. Now, I don't want anyone. I don't even want the Universal title. Just Brock, and he can take all these contenders with him and go away.
So you'd fire so because of tonight and tonight only.
Tonight only.
You would fire Seth Rollins.
Tonight only, I would fire Seth Rollins. He had to be cut off in his promo. And his promo was narcissistic face, appealing to the crowd. The whole thing didn't work. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we never went back to predictions.
We could still
Rob, what's your Pink Slip award other than for me?
Pink Slip's going to be...
we suck.
I gave it to EC3. I mean,
come on.
Not his fault, but if you brought somebody up and they got
top 1%.
Zero reaction from the crowd, I mean, like nothing at all. Zero, nothing, fuck you, Bang Bus, nothing at all. You can't keep somebody like that. It's like... it's just, who wants to see that?
Hey, Bob disagrees.
They made him look like a legitimate contender.
Yeah, he would say that.
Bang Bus on the board, LOL. Ronda's facial expression, she needs a better facial. Oh, Bang Bus, only you.
Wow, you read it.
Pink Slip, Renee Young, she sounds like she pretends to know everything about wrestling but comes off so fake, Berto says.
Why are you hating?
Yeah, come on, man.
She's better than Cole.
Adam, if you have time,
definitely acts like he knows everything about wrestling.
If you have time, may I do my pink slip?
Yes, go for it.
Dean Ambrose, just let the guy fucking go, please. I don't want to see him.
I think they're waiting for him to put Nia over.
It's probably going to happen. I know they were supposed to.
You're fired.
Thank you for that. I know they're supposed to do stuff at a house show.
You're welcome.
But
that was canceled, right?
Sometimes it's tough with you, man.
You know, there's just like you get like 200, right? You become a friend, you get 200 tick marks. I'll wipe them off every time you do something that pisses me off. Adam's running like at the bottom percentage right now.
Yeah.
Of them. Like,
Well, wrestlers have a bump card.
Yeah.
He has like, I don't know, an asshole card.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Right, maybe.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this method.
Why? It's not even appealing to the listeners.
Pink Slip, Mojo Rawley, send him to AEW. That's from Bang Bus on the board.
Oh, I would love that.
Mojo to AEW. That would be like Saboteur. Like Vince is like, go over there.
Gronkowski's gonna play for Blake Bortles.
Take Baron with you.
Do we want to do the predictions? There's only 4 matches.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, come on, man.
And then go into Dirt Sheet or do Dirt Sheet and then predictions.
Whatever. Just do
All right,
something.
predictions. Let's just get them out of the way.
Go.
This one I think will be fucking quick as fuck. Ronda Rousey, Ruby Riott. Why the fuck even book this? There's no fucking way Ronda's losing, right?
Yeah, Ronda wins.
Brian.
Ronda.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Next. This one, even dumber than the last. Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin. Why? Why?
Baron needs something to do.
Well, there's no Seth. There's no Drew. There's no Brock. There's no Dean. Let's have Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin one-on-one again.
Yeah, Braun. They just ruined him. They fucking have, man.
I'm going to go with Baron. Why not? Just fucking burial. Brian?
Braun. Come on, man.
I just don't care. 2 matches to go for the Raw portion. We'll talk about the other stuff tomorrow, me and Brian. Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush. Handicap match versus Finn Balor for the IC title. This one has some interesting things.
You know what the thing is, and I think they did this with Ryback, is fucking, who wants to see a big giant monster doing a fucking quotable line every week, right? Get these hands, feed me more. Like, no, I don't want you leading me in a fucking chant. I want to watch you beat up people and throw them from high areas down to the ground, and then you can growl and scream like a fucking animal.
Well, now check the tape, Rob, though, but Braun Strowman was really, really good when they just let him talk. Before they gave him, you're right, the check the hands Ryback kind of thing. When they just let him talk, he was like, I want competition in this. You know, that was fine. When he goes, now I want everybody to get these hands. No.
Yeah.
That's where it lost me. But what did that have to do with your pick for Bobby Lashley, Leo?
I just had a random thought real quick that I wanted to get out before you somehow fucked it up or interrupted
Oh, okay.
So,
Brian, you want to give me the pick since I've gone to Rob twice and he refused
who is
to
it
answer?
again?
Excellent. I'm going to say that.
Who was it?
It's Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush versus Finn Balor.
Finn.
Wow.
Echo.
My man.
Bobby Lashley.
I think Finn's going to chase for this title all the way to Mania. I'm going to stick with Lashley.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm changing my mind. Lashley.
Because you agree with me?
No.
But you did?
No.
Then what's your reason?
I have other reasons.
Tell me.
Are you going to tell us?
I'd rather not.
It's what we're supposed to do on the show.
Yeah.
It's kind of why we do this.
Yeah.
No, I think
people don't just listen to us to name wrestlers.
No, I think he's gonna.
I know you
I
love
think
your
he's
name
gonna
drops.
Hold this belt until the next pay-per-view. What is it? Fastlane.
Thank you.
You got a fast car. All right. Women's tag titles on the line.
You're the worst.
Absolution versus the Iconics versus the Riot Squad versus the Boss Hug Connection versus the Samoan Twat Team versus Mella and Naomi.
Can't lose the belt.
Huh? Who? Oh, yeah, you can't. No. Yeah, you can't do that. I'm going to go with the Boston Hug distraction.
Yes, Boston Hug. They're definitely going to be the tag champs. They're going to be the first ones.
If you check the tape, how long ago did I call that?
So what?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Adam saw something that we all saw. Let's make a big deal out of it.
I didn't see it.
I saw the belts would be inaugurated and they would be the first champs. I'm sticking with that pick from Money in the Bank last year.
Okay. You don't think it's going to be the Riot Squad?
You know what? They could fuck with us.
Oh. And Bang Bus says I missed a match. No, I didn't miss a match. I'm doing just the Raw ones. But yes, Buddy Murphy is fighting Akira for the CW title. And I missed Anaconda's pink slip. Anaconda Vice gave his pink slip.
Well, don't be so excited about it, Adam.
Juan.
Get your shit together.
Yeah. Every announcer sucks, Berto says. Okay.
You're stalling.
Even Corey?
Yeah, I'm stalling, but that is what it is. There's nothing else.
Are you Joseph stalling?
No, seriously, there's nothing else for Raw.
Okay, go ahead.
Everything that I just covered is what's on there.
Then move on to the next segment.
It's terrible.
Yes, you are tonight.
Oh my God, I fucking hate you.
All right, guys. I don't know if you've heard by now.
God, turn it down, Adam.
Brian's the one talking like he's in Circuit City.
What?
Spatula City.
Oh, wow. Nobody beats the Wiz?
Yep.
Anywho, there is a possibility that Mustafa Ali could be removed from the chamber match this weekend.
Oh, really? Why?
Which was weird because Hunter promoted him tonight.
True. Maybe they don't know yet, and I mean they could do something last minute. You know, they could, or
you said due to a concussion.
Correct. Yeah. From they're saying that it was the match last week with Randy Orton.
Who would replace him?
Good question.
Randy's fucking everybody up.
Ray Andrade.
Ooh, I would love to see Andrade in there, or Ray. Either
Andrade
one.
should be in there.
Yeah, we know you hate Adam. Way to make a really cool little diagram of I'm not paying attention, and then call me out as everything that Rob crucifies me for. No Jew pun intended. Is like exactly what he himself does, but he just twists it and spins it so it's okay when he does it, but he doesn't like it when someone else does it.
This is worth our time.
But
right?
So Ali, he was taken off of a house show that was going on, but he has a concussion, and if he had it last week, he's not going to be able to get cleared for a match like that, too.
No.
And you have to go a week without contact to be cleared of a concussion.
That just sucks if Andrade's coming in there as a fill-in. He should be in there anyway, and then you know he's not going to win.
Well, Rob, there's only 2 matches, this being one of them, for the SmackDown portion of the card. I figured that on the go-home show, they were going to make Ray Andrade rubber match at this pay-per-view.
Okay.
So I don't – who would they put up in this spot instead? Could they let Dean or Drew or somebody jump from one show to the other?
Dean? Why would you say Dean?
I'm trying to think of guys that are main event
Dean is
worthy
gone.
that could jump
Dean
over.
Ambrose is dead, Adam. All right? I know you don't want to fucking believe it. Dean Ambrose is dead.
Let it go.
John Moxley.
What about the Drew? Talk about the other aspect. Could they bring in someone from another show that's off this pay-per-view? Is what I was trying to say.
Who?
Yeah, Drew's
Drew Carey?
not.
Who are you talking about?
McIntyre.
Okay, thank you. Be specific.
Yeah.
Come on, use
pronouns,
names,
pal.
I didn't say he. I said Drew. There's one on the roster. Who did you really think I meant? Drew Carey?
Drew
Fuck
Gulak.
you.
Drew Gulak.
Not on this roster.
Check the birth certificate.
Check the roster.
Check the tape.
Check the roster.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Brian, this is your fucking shit segment.
So anyway, those might be the replacements for Sunday. In conclusion, for all you Total Divas freaks,
oh, this is Rob.
Lana and Rusev have been dropped from the show.
What? I didn't know that. What?
Yeah, the E producers don't like them.
Yeah, and apparently Lana isn't happy about it.
No paycheck.
Yeah, I don't think that Rusev really gives a shit. I don't think he enjoys the show, right?
Right.
I mean, that clip anyway.
Wait, before you move on, though,
Yeah.
can we check the tape? Rob, you said there's no way Rusev would consider going to AEW because he's getting that Total Diva money.
I did say that.
That's true. You
Now
did say
he's
that.
not.
Now he's not.
You must eat your hat.
Finish your story.
So she was on the Lillian Garcia podcast, and she was just saying that she was shocked. She said that I just sat there. It was like my tryout for WWE all over again. I've gone through a lot of different range of emotions. I'll cry, but when I get hurt, I get really angry. That's how I deal with getting hurt. I get really angry. Like, who is this E-executive? She was just kind of going on and kind of talking shit about them, kind of talking shit about Mark Carrano and Kevin Dunn. But it's an interesting thing to happen. I mean, she was added in the 6th season. I can't believe there's been 6 fucking seasons of the show.
Oh yeah,
they're on season 3 of Bella's. I love the syrup on Twitch. Just joining us. He said that Orton sabotages everything. He'll sabotage Ali.
Oh, I was totally reading it.
And Andrade will go in. And then he says, Rob looks like if Carl Anderson was in worse shape.
I can't hate him for that.
And he doesn't have a hot Asian wife.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anything else about that, Adam? Are you distraught about it? I know you love your Total Divas. You watch it with your
I
family.
know. Rob is the only one who's seen an episode, I think, at this table.
I watched the first 3 seasons.
Does Kiara watch it?
The first
Not anymore.
3 seasons? Like, you didn't say the first 3 episodes. Check the tape.
What?
You just admitted you watched 3 fucking seasons.
I did.
I wish
16
you were,
episodes in each season.
I
then
wish
eventually
you were
it
the
jumped-
executive producer
No,
because I need that as a button.
No, eventually it jumped the shark for me.
Oh, son of a bitch!
It jumped the shark. With
Yeah, they got rid of Eva Marie. I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, as soon as Johnny Ace married in.
That's true.
What else, Brian?
Let's see. I guess we'll touch upon this. Mark Henry, he has a new backstage role in WWE, so he's not going to be.
I'm sorry. I just see him sweeping the floor, and he's like, that's what I do.
Yes, Mark Henry was added as the WWE SmackDown custodian.
This is my Hall of Pain. I sweep it.
And it was interesting. Adam, actually, you'll understand this. I don't know about you so much, Rob, but he was almost kind of comparing himself to like Mac in It's Always Sunny, like how he's kind of like the enforcer, like the what does he call him?
Does he give ocular pat
Yes,
downs?
exactly. Like he's because he says that Taker isn't around, and the guys that were kind of like the locker room leaders.
Because
he's basically
they
gonna be
did
traveling.
say Roman was the
Kinda.
locker room leader.
He was saying he was kind of like on that path. Mark Henry went on to say.
Yeah, 13,300 said Luke Harper should replace Ali. It'd be a good way for him to return. I don't think he's cleared.
What's the story?
It's off topic.
But so he's going to be going around with WWE as in a backstage position, almost as like the I guess what do they call him? The sheriff of Patties. He's going to be the sheriff of Raw and SmackDown, basically.
Like they just stick it back. If he was the real sheriff, like remember the APA days and the old Undertaker, like you fucked up, you're gonna go get stiff.
So he's like the guy in college. What's it called in the dorms?
The RA.
He's like the RA.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh man,
Board is mocking out Rob for watching 3 seasons. By the way,
I fucking watched it. What do you want?
Let's see.
I watched it with Kiera. I mean, I wasn't like by myself going, "Oh, look at those shoes." And I don't fucking know. I watched it with Kiera. It was an interesting couple watch. You know, those stupid shows.
Do you want to keep knocking the table like Brian back in the old fucking days? I mean, you just did it like 5 times.
All right, well, I didn't do it intentionally 7 times.
Check the tape.
Go ahead. 6 times.
Bang bang.
Seth, yeah, bang bang.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Bang bang.
There is a rumored AEW scheduled.
Show goes off the rails in Dirt Sheet now.
So we have Double or Nothing coming up.
You knocked it off the rail.
Yeah. We have Double or Nothing coming up May 25th. Now there's supposed to be another show in June 2019. It's supposed to be in the U.S. Then they have another one in July that's rumored to be in Jacksonville. Another one they're going to go over to England in August, and then they're going to have All Out in September of 2019, which is basically going to be the launch of their promotion when they start having, at that point, TV. So by September, October.
So, but they're going to be doing traveling house shows, right?
No, not house shows. These are just going to be events that are going to be.
I know the events, but I'm saying in between the events, are they going to be doing house shows?
No, it sounds like they're just going to be doing these shows.
Really?
Leading. Why would you do house shows?
I mean, you're signing people on a roster right now.
Yeah, but people, they're assuming that everybody already kind of knows. You know, the people that the fans of AEW are already familiar with who the wrestlers are.
Okay.
The board says bang bang him, damn it.
Bang bang.
That was old.
Yeah, I wasn't listening.
Let's see. Oh, you know why you weren't? Seriously, it's like clockwork. I wasn't talking about WWE or Dean Ambrose, and you just don't listen.
No,
right?
The board was talking about All Out.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was just talking about.
That was the topic.
See, and he wasn't listening.
He's not.
What a great
I was
host.
All Out.
Wait. Back to you.
Oh, I get it. He was all out.
Oh,
I
see.
He's
I
all
see.
out.
I don't have any more Dean Ambrose notes, so back to you. Back to you, Adam.
Really? I don't have anything. This is the end of the show. We're done. This is final thought time. I assume Rob. It was Brian's. Rob did bottom line last week. I did it the week before. Brian. Final thought, Rob. We can prepare our little exit here, and then we'll kick it over to Brian. You'll close it down with the bottom line this week. Rob, do you have anything you want to say before we close it down? Did you just say that
4 times, different way each time?
Yes. I also took 6x5s, but I'm going to get back up.
And here's
6x5s?
6x5s.
Try that one again.
I said it better than Vince.
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
Are you doing the final thought thing? Because he didn't give me. I didn't even know I was doing it last week.
No, yeah,
Brian's his thing.
Brian's doing. No, we know it's a rotation. I shouldn't have to remind you. We're adults.
Well, as the host, you should probably.
Are we doing a dark match? Bang bus one.
Yeah, sure. We'll figure it out.
Something quick.
Yeah, stay tuned on YouTube Live. We'll do a dark match. We'll talk about some nonsense. I already know what we're going to talk about. I just want to wait to reveal it on the dark match.
What's your final thoughts, Brian?
My final thought, please subscribe. If you don't yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or our iTunes.
And guys,
leave a comment, right?
Right, and also if you want to be cheap, a subscription to Marked Out is free. You could give that as a gift for Valentine's Day to your significant other. Wow. We would love to have some women on the board.
That was horrible.
I ignored it. I didn't hear it.
That his girlfriend, she is so unhappy on Valentine's Day. He's so bad. See, that's why. He's like, here, honey. I got you a subscription to Funny or Die.
She doesn't know it didn't cost anything. Why are you trying to ruin everything?
You get nothing.
That's what you get for Valentine's Day in the Carmen household. Rob, what's your final thought? Are you going to do anything here?
No, I thought you were going to probably break out on that moment here. Final thought: make sure you got the volume knob turned up. Yeah, tonight was a backtrack for WWE. Shame.
Yeah, shame for sure. Little New Day shame. Brian, are you actually going to do the bottom line to close it off?
You cut me off before, right?
No, that's not New Day. It's fucking Game of Thrones, bro. New Day got it from Game of Thrones.
The fuck are you talking
Okay, but in wrestling terms, shame is shame.
Yeah, whatever. Just close the show out.
Catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Turn us on.
I don't know why the music never works.
Oh my God, DP, take a chill, man.
Yeah, what's he talking about?
I don't know.
Here's a dark match.
I made a little joke about emailing Adam for being an asshole earlier, and I guess he took offense to it. DP, come on, bro.
What's up, Adrian
Sense
Brooks?
of humor, my friend.
Who's Adrian Brooks?
Yeah,
What's
who
up?
is Adrian Brooks?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the dark match.
He took Mike's headshot to the barber.
So his first time here is for the dark match?
Told me to kill him.
So please leave. Come back tomorrow.
Yeah, so this is when we don't talk about wrestling. We just talk about something stupid for like 5 minutes or something. So welcome to the show. Not the best representation.
Yeah, this is where we talk about things that aren't wrestling. I was going to just bring up the Walking Dead.
Of course you were.
We had our little premiere thing. Well, we've never done it on the dark match, and we had the little premiere last night.
I worry about that with you, with talking about Walking Dead with you on this, because you are a very excitable Walking Dead fan that has a lot of knowledge, very detailed.
I'm a dork.
And yeah, you are. And you will take up what should be our fun, interactive 5-minute moment to exhale called the dark match, and you're going to turn it into fucking Adam's diatribe of The Walking Dead.
Adrian Brooks is I Love the Syrup from Twitch.
Cool.
Oh, there we go.
He came over from Twitch for the dark match to YouTube, so he can stay. He knows what we're about.
Twitch confuses me.
Why?
I don't know. It's like, what is it? I mean, is it a?
I thought it was a gaming site.
Is it a gaming site, or is it a TV site, or is it what? I don't know.
Fangbus is catching him up on the other dark matches. Berto says, I remember I used to look forward to listening. Now I'm just here so I won't kill myself after watching Raw.
Well, thanks, kind of, Berto. Damn it.
Yeah, that's like a backhanded compliment that I would give.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my job, Berto. Don't steal it.
Mm-hmm.
So what else could we talk about besides Walking Dead? We had the NBA All-Star Game weekend.
Did we?
Here in town.
It's this weekend.
Oh, it's this coming weekend. I won't be here.
Well, what the fuck were you going to say if you didn't even know it happened? If you thought it already happened, you were introducing it as if you knew it was happening.
Well, I saw the NHL one.
He's reaching for shit to talk about.
Right, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
Way to call me out on it, Brian, but at least Rob caught on.
What do you think the temperature's like outside right now?
Let's talk about the shitty teams Brian roots for. There's the Jets and the Islanders. And
yeah, my teams suck.
Yeah.
I can't argue that. No. Whoa. Islanders for first place right now, buddy.
Okay,
buddy.
but
are you a Mets fan?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
He's everything suck.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
Well,
Mets,
I guess you have to be the Knicks.
Oh, that's a
Are
good
you
one.
Knicks or Nets?
Knicks.
Yeah,
Okay,
Nets
so
are
there you
Jersey.
We're all in on Zion next year.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And KD.
They freed up a bunch of cap space, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
Hey, Vice has a good one. What about the Grammys? Anyone watch it?
We could talk about that.
No, I heard it was all right.
Medine was going crazy about how the rap Grammy has never been won by any credible rappers. Is what
Who won it?
He was talking about on Facebook. I don't know. I assume it was like BB Rexa or something like that.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Did she?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I like Cardi B. I like Cardi B.
Those that suggest topics on the board, you have to talk us through them. We don't know shit.
What's wrong with
the Grammys?
I don't know one Cardi B song.
You don't?
Nope.
Fuck Mets, go Yankees.
True.
I don't know. I have kind of a thing for like the female rappers, the ones that get really nasty.
Iggy,
Lil
like
Kim.
Iggy Azalea.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with
Iggy
you?
Azalea? She's even I know she sucks.
Bubblegum pop. No. I'm talking about the female rappers that get nasty in their shit, like sexually nasty.
Like
Lil
the Brat?
Kim.
Like Lil Kim, yeah. The
Mi-
Brat didn't get that nasty with it.
Funkified.
No. What the fuck? The Brat. No, like Foxy Brown.
Like Demi Lovato?
Il na.
Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, Eve kind of a little bit, and fucking Cardi B.
What about Missy Elliott?
Yeah,
right?
no, I never got hot about Missy Elliott.
Yeah, but she talked about fucked up shit.
Yeah, but that I was never like, yeah, you get it. The ones I'm talking about all had a little bit of sexiness to them.
She was wearing trash bags.
Yeah, it's really, I can't stand the rain.
Who's Trina?
Trina? Oh, no,
She
Trina.
the baddest bitch.
The baddest bitch.
I
knew a dude.
What about like the?
I knew a dude to fuck Trina.
What was it? Mercedes and
in a hotel room in Rock Hill.
And La Chat, the ones that were from Memphis, were there was Mercedes and La Chat. They were part of the 3-6 Mafias group.
Oh, I don't know them.
Yeah.
What about
and then Mia X? Remember, she was with Master P.
Left Eye Lopez?
Yeah, she died after burning Andre Risen's house.
Yeah. Andre Risen's house. I remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
She had a condom for a night.
But she wasn't. I mean, her rapping didn't get nasty.
What about your friend?
Lil Kim's does. Did.
Yes,
but have you seen her recently?
Oh, she's hideous, bro.
Bangba says me mentioning DeBrat outed my age. Oh, Gangsta Boo. That's the one we forgot.
Who? No.
Gangsta Boo.
No. I don't know. I like Cardi B. Yeah.
Did you guys watch that football game that happened over the weekend? The spring league?
Oh,
the new one?
The Bowl Super? What?
What? No.
Which one?
No.
Who's Kyle Fleischman?
The AAF. There's like a new spring league. It's basically like the XFL, but
really,
yeah,
don't we have one of those teams?
I
thought we have.
Who's we?
Like
Charlotte.
I thought Charlotte has an arena football team. Somebody.
Yeah, this isn't arena football.
This is like outdoor football.
Outdoors.
Oh,
you paying attention, Brian?
No.
Adam?
Me? Adam's not.
No,
it's dirt sheets.
Andre Ember Moon Risen. Left Eye, Brian, you're old.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Left? No, Left Eye was like 90s.
Brian's a baby.
Yeah, 95 is
compared to you
when
guys.
TLC was big. Remember La Face Records and Boomerang?
Ooh, I got one. We
Ain't
didn't say
too proud
this one.
to beg. If
Salt-
you need it in the morning or the middle of
Salt
the
and pepper.
night.
I ain't too proud to beg.
They were fucking dirty.
Yeah, they were. I was
Spinderella.
I love Peppa. Salt was like, yeah.
Spinderella was cool. I like Spinderella.
Yeah. I thought Peppa.
But she wasn't really like
I
part
thought Peppa
of.
was hot.
Spinderella was always part of the group. She was their DJ.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
She was the DJ?
Yeah.
Do we know she was included?
I feel like she was more always on the covers of every
she was
album.
more of like an ally.
Check
right?
the tape. Look, she was there on the cover of the album. There was 3 chicks, Salt and Peppa.
She could be like how like Gallows and Anderson and like Finn kind of like will align every now and again, right? Like, she's like Finn.
She's always in it.
Yeah. Which one's Rob?
What?
Anderson.
Out of shape Anderson.
Oh yeah.
We're not supposed to talk about wrestling.
No, we're not supposed to.
Yeah. 2 Live Crew was the shit. Anaconda Vice says, I like Luther Campbell. I liked
Luther
Two
Vandross.
Live Jews better.
Why'd you talk about him like you're his principal? I like Luther Campbell.
I like Principal Campbell.
Here's a good child.
No, I like Two Live Jews. They were funny. If you've ever heard the As Kosher as They Want to Be mock out.
No, I never heard
It was
that.
two like 30-something dudes that were Jewish.
Big booty hoes, up with it.
Yeah, they dressed in basically old Jewish men outfits and rapped. It was funny as fuck.
I had so funny story. I had I can't remember the year. I can't remember the car either. Cutlass Sierra. That's what kind of car it was. I can't remember what year it was.
The Cutlass Supreme.
This is my first car, and I rear-ended somebody, and then I went to go do my fucking my quote for my insurance, and I never done this before. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. My dad paid for the insurance, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get a check. So I walk in there, and only thing on the front left is the one side's got a headlight, the grill's gone, the other headlight's gone. And they check it out like, okay, your car is totaled. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I'm not leaving without a car, though. I didn't know you got rentals and shit. And he's like, well, we can give you
like loaners.
Right. He's like, we can give you a check for $1,200 right now for the value, and you can just drive it away and keep it, whatever. I'm like, oh, I could do that? Cool. So I took the check, and then I fucking bought a speaker system for this fucking car, of course.
Instead of fixing the exterior.
Instead of fixing it, right.
Hell yeah.
And then we were listening to we used to hang out at this McDonald's in high. This is all high school. We used to hang out at this McDonald's, and we were rolling up in there, and my shit is bumping, boom, you know. And back, this is booty bass. So I got Luke playing fucking bass, and I swear to God, we pull up in a parking lot, and there's like 50, 60 people from school all hanging out, doing their high school hangout thing, and one big bass thump comes in, and the fucking bumper just falls the fuck off in front of everyone. I mean, it was fucking, and we parked that bitch and acted like nothing fucking happened.
See, I have a funny story. So I was told that I was going to get a new car when I graduated, and I was driving this beat up old Winter Rat. For those of you not from the north, the Winter Rat is basically the car that you drive during the winter.
Yeah.
So that all the salt in the roads and the weather can just eat the shit up, and you drive your nice car as soon as it melts.
I'm sorry, paycheck to paycheck. What are you talking about?
Right. Well, my parents had money. So I thought I was getting a new car for when I graduated. And so me and my friends got together, and we covered my car in spray paint. And my grandfather asked me what I wanted, and I got a stereo with a 10-disc changer, and somebody else was like, shouldn't you get an alarm? I'm like, no, the car is covered in graffiti. Nobody's going to want to steal the stereo or think that there's a nice stereo in a car like this. And I'm just going to take it with me when I get my new car. 3 months later, I graduate. I do not get a new car. I had to drive this spray-painted monstrosity around for, I think, another year and a half before it died, and I was given a bicycle.
Hey, does Adam know that some people can't even get cars?
Right?
Right.
They don't have cars in Grand Rapids.
Way to take a spin on a story that we're trying to tell. Why don't you go fucking eat a sperm-filled taco, you dick?
We're trying to tell. Sperm-filled taco.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that should be your... Yeah. I'm gonna fucking carve that in the back of your tombstone if you die before me.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Sperm-filled taco.
Oh.
That's what I'm going to put back there.
Make it a t-shirt.
Hey, can I just say...
Check the tape.
Bang Bus and Adrian, I'm not that fucking old, guys.
You are old.
I'm not that old. You're older than me. Fuck you.
They don't know that. I look a lot younger than you.
No, you don't.
I do. Look at the camera.
You look closer to diabetes.
It's not HD. It's not HD.
Oh, so they can't tell?
No.
All right. Well, yes, Rob looks old. Steve.
I do not.
I don't know where he is. He turned to dust.
Steve?
He turned to dust.
Yeah.
He blew away. The fan hit him. Remember, it was good.